Steve, before Marcus comes in,
he's not coming.
He's not coming in, is he?
He sent me.
He sent you instead, so
I've been promoted.
You've been promoted as manager.
Yeah.
Talk a bit from a managerial point of view then, Steve. You were out there shouting on the line so we could all hear you, etc. At 1-0, that must have been quite a disappointment. And then obviously Brett's goal to equalise, capitalise in the end with that own goal winning.
We said at half time that the only thing is going to be a mistake, because we were in control of the game first half. It was scrappy, but we were still in control. We looked like the only team going to score. So he says at half time, just keep it tight at the back, make sure we don't make any mistakes, and we will get one. And a catalogue of mistakes again cost us the goal, and you're left kind of scratching your head on the side. You know, when you're involved in it and you're playing, you can kind of do something about it. But when you're standing there on the side, you kind of, right, you need to encourage, you need to get these boys going now, because we can get this back. And as we've seen, we actually got a bit of luck for the second goal, and it's about time.
It is about time, isn't it? But didn't you feel that after 79 minutes that Biggleswade played with 10 men, they actually looked like they had another player on the pitch at one point? They actually were causing a lot of problems, weren't they, for our defence?
Yeah, well, when he was putting all those numbers up before Brett's goals, I thought he was putting on 2 or 3. I didn't know what he was doing there.
We said earlier it was a bit like Strictly Come Dancing, wasn't it? But as soon as he made that change, we scored. And we just couldn't get hold of the ball. It was a bit frantic tonight, and I think when a team goes down to 10 men, especially away from home, they're going to sit in, and they sat with a 4-4-1, and they were quite happy to just waste time when they got free kicks, and which they do. They're a away team, and they're going to do that. They would have been happy with the draw tonight, so they've done that. But we've got to manage the game. We've got to be able to compose ourselves with a good tempo, move the ball forward, move it to side. We're not moving the ball, switching the ball enough. If we are moving them, then the last 10-15 minutes the other team's going to be very tired, because we've got enough good players that we can actually get the ball in, get it out the other side. But we're looking at the minute that we want to score every time we get the ball, and we need to, we want to create chances, but there's a way of doing it, and we need to start kind of getting that ball in, getting it out wide, and bringing the players that can cause a bit of damage to their back four into the game with a bit of time and a bit of space on the ball. Yeah, and that certainly happened, didn't it? Elliott back in the side, and his presence was felt, wasn't it? Doobie was in there again, and we've got quite a small squad really now, isn't it? You've not been playing. We played against St Ives on Friday, and you're going to be away for a few weeks, I think, going to China, I believe, with the chairman to promote.
We are doing the Future Lions. It's a different sort of thing that we're going over there to do. It's more to do with the kind of running of the football club. And hopefully we'll come back there with some good news and some more information about kind of what we're going out there to do. But it's definitely a very exciting time for myself, and obviously the chairman as well, and it's a big part of what people don't see. It's a big part of what's actually going on behind the scenes at the club, and beyond that, you know, it's we're looking to build a whole sort of portal and programme from a club perspective, and other clubs, and obviously overseas, and it's something that's going to take off and really help with the kind of nitty-gritty of what happens in the background of the club.
So quite exciting times for yourself and the club, and
yes,
obviously with the 3 points, it's been a good night, not only for you as coaching down there now,
yes,
a new aspect to your career,
yeah, and
also for Brett. So
it's fantastic. I mean, just quickly on Brett. I mean, for somebody to when you think about 400 games, I mean that there's not. He's got to have played a lot of games per season to get there. You know, that's absolute hat off to him, and he deserves it. He is a true club legend, and hopefully, as he says, he can get more. I'm not sure he can go 4 or 5 more years. I'm sure he would hope he would be, but he's definitely he deserves everything he gets, because he's been absolutely fantastic for the club.
Okay, Steve, thank you very much for your time.
Cheers.
See you in a little while, and have a cup of tea over the road there and celebrate with Brett. And there's Stevie Kinniburgh. Subtitles are available on our other channel for